Thank you very much for joining us. It's good to be here today, and we have the privilege of being with Reverend Joseph Koroma, who happens to be the head pastor here at Faith Wesleyan Church. This is in the area of Philadelphia, and it's on Main Street, to be exact, in Derby, Reverend Koroma. This for you as a pastor.
Um, well, of course, ministry is about God basically, and it has fun element to it as well as challenges. But you don't focus on the challenges. You trust God that He's going to carry you through every challenge. It's not easy to be a minister in the diaspora, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you really have to work very, very hard and trust uh, in God. You have to be on your knees because ministry is planted on your knees. You have to really pray and be there for the people because people are so busy in this country and they want to see a pastor that cares for them, a pastor that visits them, when they mourn, when they rejoice. So basically, uh, that's some of the inspiration that I get, and people are very appreciative because they know you are working
Mm-hmm.
and you are living your busy
Busy life,
schedule,
but you stay
to be in their life,
you stay reaching out to
Exactly. So
your.
they really appreciate that, and some of the little things that we do, we think is just normal part of ministry. Uh, our people really appreciate that, and that keeps me going. Plus, the inner conviction from God when I got a call, because ministry has a lot of challenges in fighting the politics and all of that. But once you know who called you, that keeps you going.
And tell me your Sierra Leonean story.
Mm.
This perhaps is an act of providence. The both of us sit here. We come from a war environment, Liberia and Sierra Leone.
Mhm.
How did your journey begin to the United States several years ago? How
Okay.
did it come about?
Okay. Well, I was in the seminary, and one of my friends played the diversity visa lottery for me.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time I finished seminary, I won the lottery. So I went for an interview. Of course, it was difficult for me to leave ministry for the unknown. I was comfortable basically over there and ministry opportunities. But when I remember back when I went to seminary, the interview session that I attended, and
Mm-hmm.
one of the questions they asked me was, um, "Where would I like to minister when I finish?" I said, without knowing, basically, that wherever God wants me. So, and it was not by mistake that I found myself here. I couldn't pastor in Sierra Leone when I finished seminary. So, um, in 2001, I, I I migrated to the United States, and here we are with a ministry that I would say is really working.
It's reaching out to the people.
To the people, the Sierra Leonean communities, the Liberian communities, the people from South America, African Americans, and Nigerians as well. We used to have Ghanaian, but you know, they left us. So
Okay. And this is part of our own outreach to pastors in this community to make sure that we can create this level of awareness that the churches, African churches, that are indeed increasing in number
mhm.
in this part of the United States, and not only on the East Coast, but in almost nearly, most parts of the United States.
That's correct.
That the gospel that was taken several years ago to Africa, we're now beginning to evangelize
Mm.
to the United States, and that is something I found as a revelation,
Yes.
divine revelation, and I
Mhm.
think for African ministers, those who are involved in the process, we can only encourage each and every one of us to
Yeah.
continue to do
Mhm.
what is expected of us.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I want to thank for this opportunity. We will make it our obligation to come again once in a while to bring you spotlight on churches.
Mm.
This time we are coming to you from Main Street in Darby, Pennsylvania, where Pastor Joseph Koroma happens to be the senior pastor here at the Faith Wesleyan Church in Darby, PA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.